right, let's talk about what's happening outside. I will say, Katie, when I left this morning, I don't know if this was true for you, Bonnie, definitely there was a little sparkle on the road. Meaning a little frost out there, nothing icy,
I had to bust
but
out the mini scraper for the car.
Yeah, it was definitely frosty, and really you can expect a lot of mornings like that coming up here as we go through this week, where it's going to be cold, and we're getting even colder as we get toward Thursday and watching for that chance for snow, ice, freezing rain. That's on our radar. It has been a cold start to the month. The first 9 days, not quite halfway through the month, have all been cold during the day and overnight. In fact, the overnight temperatures, I think at this point, I'll double check to make sure for you, the only time we hit average was on that first day of the month, and we have been below average the entire rest of the month. We're continuing to increase that difference from normal, so the whole month is almost 3.5 degrees colder than where we should be for the month. So it has been quite chilly. Current temperatures for you along the coast, upper 20s, low 30s to mid 30s as you're through the Metro Valleys, and a little colder as you head down toward Eugene and Roseburg. And then we're just in the teens there in Government Camp. Look at Burns, 2, Baker City, 0. So it is a very cold morning for us on the east side of the Cascades. Your difference from normal, looking at the trend that we're going, just be ready for this to continue to stay on the colder side. We might not see as much of a difference from normal as we see in Astoria at 8 or Roseburg at 12, but we're going to consistently have our daytime temperatures a little colder and a little colder and a little colder each day. Possibly making it into the mid 40s for some of the valley today and along the coast, and then definitely low 40s tomorrow, and then maybe even only upper 30s by Wednesday. East side of the Cascades, upper 20s for quite a bit of the region, and even a little cooler as you head down toward Burns, which you don't see on the map here. We have this high pressure that's pretty tall, pretty strong going up, very sharp, and so it's funneling this nice cold air straight down to us for the next couple of days. You don't see much of a change until we go Wednesday into Thursday, and then we start watching for and tracking this low pressure center right here. This is what gives us what we call the setup for the ice and snowstorm that could be widespread across the region. You have lots of factors for that, but this is the location, and that's what we're watching for you to see where could this go and how could this impact us specifically Thursday and Friday. Doesn't stay around for too long. It actually takes off and tracks and gets absorbed back up as we go through the weekend, and then we start to see some conditions changing for us as we go into next week. So more of a mild and rainy pattern rather than what you're seeing here of that potential for snow and cold and possible ice and freezing rain on Friday. So these are all conditions we're going to be tracking for you, but let's get a look at the traffic for today with Tony.